Here's an interesting thought pattern. JD Vance presidency. 3 months of chaos. Just me thinking out loud. The what if factor, right? What if? Now let's just go down this interesting thought pattern. Just a train of thought. J.D. Vance walked into the Oval Office, and the room already felt tense. Staffers exchanged glances, wondering how long this would last. His high unfavorable rating preceded him like a shadow. He doesn't inspire loyalty, trust, or respect from anyone. From day one, it's clear this is not going to be smooth. The media smells blood. Every move, every word is dissected. Late night hosts are gleeful. Social media explodes. Public perception is a disaster waiting to happen. Approval ratings are tanking faster than anyone predicted. The narrative of dislike, unfit, unprepared takes hold immediately. Staff meetings are a war zone. Tension hangs like a fog. Advisors argue over every decision, question his judgment. Nothing gets done e- efficiently. Leaks begin within days. Career staffers quietly plot to mitigate damage behind his back. He doesn't have the internal respect needed to command. The public see him stumble. Small mistakes become giant scandals. Every misstep is amplified, turning whispers into headlines. He tried to assert authority but comes across as jittery. There is no base of loyal supporters to defend him. Momentum swing against him before it even starts. His wife enters the spotlight, and the optics are dangerous. Public sentiment turns further negative as critics pounce. Social media attacks are relentless and personal. Late night humor paints them as out of touch. Every interaction fuels the narrative of dysfunction. The legislative efforts small immediately. Congress see weakness. Lawmakers hesitate to support a leader nobody believes in. Policy initiate dies before they leave the committee room. Vince's inability to build alliance become painfully clear. Every promise turned into an unfulfilled headline. Foreign leaders watch closely, smelling instability. Allies hesitate. Adversary test boundaries, probing for cracks. Diplomat missteps are inevitable under constant scrutiny. The U.S. projects weakness on the world stage instantaneously. Every summit feels like a test he is failing. The cabinet is fractured and frustrated. Loyalty is transactional. Resignation looms as internal conflict escalates. Advisors leak to shape narrative, blaming poor leadership. Strategic plan halt as trust evaporate in the room. Chaos fester. Decision making grinds to a halt. Public trust collapses with approval rating in freefall. Polls show skepticism from every major demographic. People openly question his competence and motive. His struggle to defend himself without sound defensive. Every day reinforced the perception he is unfit to lead. Media frenzy intensify with every minor grift. Op-eds call the administration chaotic, unprepared. Twitter and TikTok meme mark his relentlessness. He became the face of instability overnight. The story is no longer policy, it's personality meltdown. Staffers openly despair over daily management struggle. The meetings are tense, heated, unproductive. Every decision swung confusion, second guessing, internal moral drop into a dangerous territory quickly. The White House become a revolving door of frustration. Public events are disaster in optics and messaging. A misstatement triggered immediate backlash across platform. Critics exploit every appearance, dissect tones, mannerism, his lack of charisma, his his relatability, his compound the issue. Supporters suggest to supporters struggle to defend him, further weaken influence. Policy failures mount due to indecision in conflict. Legislation is blocked by both allies and opponents alike. No cohesion strategy emerged from the chaos. He acts rather than plans, fueling perception of instability. Governs, governs become a reactive nightmare rather than a proactive leadership. Foreign policy missteps spark minor international crises. Allies demand clarification while rivals push agenda. Diplomatic blunders are exploited in global media. Confidence in the U.S. leadership is questioned worldwide. Every miscalculation reinforced the narrative of incompetence. Public frustration grows, protests and criticism intensify, social unrest become a reflection of declined confidence. The narrative of chaos become hard to reverse. Every day add a new scandal or mismanagement moment. Then struggle to regain even minimum authority or respect. Party leaders begin to worry about long-term consequences. Internal conversation about replacement or containment begin. Political capital is spent before any accomplishment are made. Fear of reputational damage drives caution among allies. Administrations feel like a ticking time bomb. Internal chaos slip into external communication. Mixed messaging confuse the public, undermine policy. Every press briefing risks further damage to credibility. Confidence in leadership crumbling among stakeholders. Public trust erode as clarity disappears from the narrative. 3 months in, the administration is teetering. Staff, staff fatigue, media criticism, public frustration peak, leak and internal power struggle. Dominating headline, high profile mistake dominate national discourse. Any remaining goodwill evaporate, leaving a hollow shell of authority. Rumors scroll about rumors scroll float about resignation or internal intervention. Party leaders quickly discuss damage control strategy. Supporters begin distancing themselves to protect reputation. His tenure is universally seen as short and effective and dangerous. Public opinion is overwhelming negative and historical low. Basically, when he gets in there, he doesn't spend 3 months in there, people. At best, he might do 4 months, but he's not going to be in there for like 4 or 5 months. He's going to be like, as fast as he get in, as fast as the poor thing going to be, it's going to be unheard of, something that's never been done. We're going to see that a vice president is supposed to replace the president. That vice president get replaced in real time. It's going to shock everybody. People are like, whoa. It's going to shock everyone. It really is. I don't know who they're going to replace him with, but I don't think he's going to do 3 months because he has four things working against him. One, he's not likable. Okay. Two, he has the cat ladies. On day one, to try to claw his eyes out. The childless cat ladies would try to claw his eyes out. Okay, that's two. Three, the mega brand. I think his wife is beautiful. She's very intelligent, but she's not the brand. Optically, she's not the brand. So physically, whenever she comes on the stage, it's they're gonna try to keep their cool, but that's gonna be one of the factors that's not gonna be said openly in the country why they want to get rid of him. They don't want to look at that damn wife of his because she is not what that brand is selling as a wife. She's a wonderful wife. She's just not the brand. Let's be honest about America. Let's stop pretending America's not like this when we know America is like that. And she's in for a rude awakening. I really do hope she has a real support system. You know, it's not gonna be she fly in there and she's getting all hugged and kissed and da da da. She have arrived. No, that lady's gonna run off the stage whenever they cue for stage. Whenever the curtains go down, she's gonna fly through the back with tears, screaming and yelling at the way she's gonna be treated. This lady is not gonna be well received. This lady is gonna be told point blank in her face. She's not one of them. And ain't a damn thing she can do about it. And it's gonna get so bad that you're gonna see it on their Twitter, Facebook feed. They gonna tell that wife, are you getting deported? Are you gonna get rid of her? Even though she's born here. And this is this oh, I really hope that lady has a strong support mechanism, a base for her. I really do. That's one thing I hope that poor thing does. She's just not the brand. Um, she's a wonderful person. She's beautiful. She's intelligent. She has a beautiful brain, but she's not the brand, people. She's not what they selling. What they're selling is this wholesome American pie. She's not what we call American pie. She's just not. And they gonna, she gonna hear about that. They gonna let her know her damn face. They gonna miss her now, because they could, what they used to do is just ignore her. Now it's not just ignoring. Now it's gonna come with insults. I really hope she has a strong base, man. I think when it's done, I think that's gonna calm that particular demographic down. It's gonna calm them down by a billion. They're gonna be so calm. They're gonna calm down. They're not gonna run off the plane and try to push one out for position. They're not gonna do that no more. They're not gonna move like that. They're gonna take a real chill pill in here. They're gonna be so chill. It's gonna be like night and day with them. You know, there's many of them that's really cool, relaxed, wonderful people, but the ones that were like that, they're gonna calm down. That's gonna do wonders for them. It's gonna be good for them as a group of people. They're gonna grow. They're gonna really take a look at what they're doing. They're gonna reassess what they're doing here. It's gonna be good for them. Ethnic wise, it's gonna be the best. It's gonna be very good for them. Globally, you're gonna see they're gonna change all over the planet. Globally, they're gonna take a chill pill. They're gonna take a serious chill pill, and they're gonna put all the energy into really, really building up where they're from. They're gonna really invest in it. They're gonna really pour their brain power into that. It's gonna be wonderful for them ethnic wise. Like you see the future, it's gonna be very bright for them. They're gonna really hone in into their spot. The legacy is immediate: chaos, dysfunction, and failure. Media chronicle every failure as cautionary tale. The White House is left unstable, demoralized. History marks it as a misstep of monumental proportion. 3 months in, it's clear disaster was baked in from day one. And basically, I don't think JD Vance, I don't think he gets more than 3 months in there. It's going to be really short lived. Like he had four things. He has the likability, the cat lady, the aesthetic of his wife, the partner. That's not what his brand. His brand is not built on that aesthetic, the features. It's not built on that at all. And then he has uh, not being able to get anything done in his term. People just like whatever, like being a pushover and stuff like that. And he have other things working against him too. But those are like the four things that's going to get him: likability, the catless ladies, the catless, childless ladies. Um, Definitely his wife is static. That's not what Mega's selling. That's not what they sell over there on that side. Definitely, that's going to be a big. Whew, I hope that poor thing got a support mechanism. I hope that family she come from got a real support mechanism too. And I hope they have people that love them around because baby, hot incoming. Whoo-wee. Four, the staff do not respect him. He's going to get a lot of pushback with them too. That's why I said I don't give it more than 3 months, at best 4 months, and it's going to be unheard of. He's going to be replaced. He's going to be replaced. Y'all can bet your bottom dollar on that. All right. My name is Manushka Jessica, host of Luco T Podcast. Thank you for watching Luco T Podcast. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. Please leave a comment. Thank you so much. You have a great rest of your day. Bye.